great Tommy Fury. We are finally here.
Yeah.
You can guarantee us this fight is happening on Sunday?
I can guarantee, 110% this fight will be going down on Sunday. And yeah, it's going to be a very exciting fight.
Is there anything worse than being asked in every single interview? I've watched pretty much all of them. What happens if you lose? It's such a disrespectful... Have you ever been asked that question so much in your life? It's a very disrespectful question.
Never. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a question that I suppose everybody wants to ask, but losing is not an option. It doesn't come into my mind. I have the mentality of a winner, and I don't envision losing. I heard a good quote of Floyd Mayweather once. You think about winning, you're going to win. If you think about losing, you're going to lose.
How do you manage the nerves going into, obviously, this is like monumental pay-per-view main event. You're only 23 years old.
Yeah.
Generally been on undercards before.
Yeah.
How do you manage the nerves going into a big event like this?
It's absolutely fine. There's no nerves because you know what? Everyone thinks it's like I've been fighting in leisure centres. And then here, I fought Wembley before. There was at least 40,000 in there when I fought at Wembley. There was 94,000 capacity when Tyson fought. So at least 40k there, which is 10 times more what's going to be here on Sunday. Fought in Cleveland in front of about 20,000. I've had big fights before. They've all had pressure on them. This is no different for me. In fact, I feel less pressure on this fight because I'm going in against Jake Paul. The man can't fight. It's as simple as that. At least the other fighters I've fought, they're actually fighters. This guy is a gimmick, and everyone's going to know that on Sunday night.
You believe when you go 9-0, he will be the worst name on your CV?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, throughout my whole entire career, I will never fight anybody as bad as Jake Paul. He's about as bad as it gets.
Money's been a big talking point going into all three of the fights that were scheduled. You're getting paid very handsomely for this one. There's a report of $2.5 million. I'm not asking you to confirm that, but that's what people say. You're very happy with the payout for this one?
Trust me, the payout is very good. But at the end of the day, I'm not interested in that. Throughout the whole build-up of this fight, money has not entered my head once. All that's entered my head is knocking Jake Paul out. Honestly, I've not thought about the money once. It doesn't get me up for it. What gets me up is going in the ring against Jake Paul and flattening him. The money's great. It just comes along with the sport, but the fight is what I'm looking forward to. There
was a great a moment before any of this stuff, 2018, summertime in the Hatton gym. Can you tell me about the first meeting with Jake Paul? Not many people know that happened.
Yeah, do you know what? It's a funny story, yeah. So basically, Jake Paul and Logan were obviously we're in town for the fight with KSI. And I was training at Riyadh's gym, training with all the proper boxers and whatnot, just training, normal training day. And they were in the gym. And I seen him in the gym. I wasn't fond of him at the time. I didn't really know who he was, but I knew that obviously the KSI stuff. I knew that.
You're a little old. You're like 19. He was kind of more for kids. Yeah,
exactly. So his brother Logan was real nice. He took pictures with everybody, but Jake never. Jake never took a picture with anybody. I feel like his brother Logan. He's what he is, isn't he? He's a good businessman. I think he's a nice guy at heart. But Jake, I genuinely think he's a bit of a to be honest. He didn't give anyone in the gym that day a picture. And that says it all, really.
Jake told me that you were asking him for pictures, that you were like fanboying over him, and that's not true, right?
No, that's definitely not true. I never asked Jake for one picture. At the end of the day, Logan is the bigger brother. Logan's the more, famous brother. Jake's just a side piece. He's made a living off Logan Paul. So no one's really interested in Jake Paul. Logan's the big man. Logan's the WWE wrestler. Logan's doing well. Jake's not doing well. And he's going to be doing even worse on Sunday.
You're predicting a knockout in this fight?
I'm saying there's definitely going to be a knockout in this fight. And I'd be very surprised if it makes it 3 or 4 rounds. If this fight goes in the first or the second, don't be surprised.
I mean, you said before, first four, and you said that he copied that prediction from you, that he's pretty much all the same. Did you watch his video yesterday?
They've just showed it to me here. Like I said before, I think he needs a part in the new Creed film. I think Michael B. Jordan needs to go and speak to him because that guy, he can ramble on. But again, that's all it is. The guy's just talking and talking and talking. But the beauty of it is, on Sunday night, all that talking goes out the window. When them gloves are on, them little 10-ounce gloves, and he's in the middle of the ring, ooh, you better be able to talk then.
It's funny you mentioned Michael B. Jordan. He picked you to win this fight.
Yeah, which was amazing because obviously I've seen Creed a million times. Big fan of Michael B. Jordan, so big shout out to him for backing the real winner.
And of course, Tyson is going to be in your corner. He's just arrived in Riyadh today. Talk about the impact of having arguably the pound-for-pound greatest, definitely the greatest heavyweight in the world, in your corner for this one.
Yeah, it's amazing. At the end of the day, I've got everything around me to be super successful. Everything is there. The timing's there. Everything's right. The moment is in place. This is my destiny. Tyson having him there, it's great. Having his demeanour around, that fun, laughy, relaxed, laid-back character, it doesn't get any better than that.
Thank you very much for your time, Tom.
Thank you.